Toledo's mayor is calling it a game changer, announcing yesterday new legislation to approve $20 million for what he is calling shovel-ready project development.
That means buying properties and setting them aside to bring in new businesses to Toledo. And he says the best part is Toledoans won't have to pay a dime.
We're going to check in with Michael Sandlin. He was on this story today, joins us now in studio, had a chance to talk with the mayor. So how are Toledoans not footing the bill?
Well, Kaylee, Jeff, the mayor tells me the secret is the city of Rossford will be footing the bill instead. Rossford made a deal 34 years ago with Toledo that has been paying dividends ever since. The mayor says there's no better way to use it than enticing new business. While my conversation with the mayor might have been rain-soaked this morning, the mayor says the future is looking bright.
It's almost like $20 million falling from the heavens.
It all goes back to 1992, when Rossford and Toledo made a deal, water for land.
Rossford wanted to expand. They had some business plans, but they didn't have water. We, the city of Toledo, we got a bunch of water. We don't have as much land for big things like Amazon. So we entered into a contract, and now 30 years later, now that the Amazon has come in and they're starting to reap benefit, a certain percentage of those dollars go to the CIC.
The CIC, or Toledo Community Improvement Corporation, has been collecting those funds and now has enough money for the city to buy bonds.
This is going to free up $20 million, and we're going to use that $20 million to get sites ready for economic development, for jobs, and for housing.
It solves an issue the city has been trying to figure out for years. How do they buy more properties without spending more taxpayer dollars? Mayor Kapszukiewicz says once Toledo actually acquires the land, their development strategy has a proven record. The Jeep plant and more recently the Northtown Mall site were all once empty plots that the city has since renovated and sold. But before it can happen, the legislation must first be approved by City Council. During a hearing on Thursday, they heard more about the project from Chief Growth Officer Brandon Selhorst.
If we want to attract new housing and we want to attract new jobs, that we have to be proactive.
And if their early reactions are anything to go by, there is genuine excitement.
It was a no-brainer then, it's a no-brainer now. I'm glad that the council is so supportive of it.
Council is expected to vote on the plan next Tuesday. But if it passes, what land will the city buy?
Me mentioning it today would only drive the price up of the land, so I'm going to protect myself from myself. But we have a strategy, and folks aren't going to have to wait long.
Now, Selhorst made another point inside council chambers today. By adding more business and more housing, they're working toward the mayor's goal of getting Toledo's population to 300K by 2040. It would increase their opportunities for income tax, the city's #1 source of revenue. In studio, I'm Michael Sandlin for WTOL 11.